was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me.
My name is Crawford, and I actually competed in Cycle 3. The first time that I got eliminated was the very first challenge, when I came out with the paper dress. Because the judges didn't understand my outside-the-box thinking. But that's all right. That's all right. I'm not bitter. The challenge that we did when I came back was the scary tale challenge. I had to drop out midway through, but it was due to personal reasons. The death of my pussy. My little pussy died. It was frightening. It was frightening. I actually held my cat as he took his last breath, and I just could not leave him in that condition and go compete. But the challenge that was there was the Violencia roast. But I never competed, so I didn't really get eliminated. I kind of eliminated myself. The things that I learned is how to take what I already know and famous characters that I have done on stage for many years and put them into a new setting, in a new environment. Like me doing Betty Davis as a magic mirror. You know, who would have thought of ever doing that? And to be quite honest, I never would have thought of that before. It was a way for me to actually bring myself outside the box, so to speak. I got so comfortable in everything that I was doing, I kept doing the same things over and over and over and over again. Nothing truly inspired me. This actually got me into thinking about other things and how to present things in a new and different way. There's this one producer named Candy Dish who keeps throwing me into absolutely everything she's doing. So right now we're in the process of doing Scream, which is going to be a Scream. We did Married with Children. I've been doing my own shows here and there over at Jock's Cabaret. I've been looking forward to Legends because it's going to be interesting to see the older set girls, myself and Melinda especially. It's going to be interesting seeing how we step things up to the new age, because drag performances have changed dramatically since I first started. Now there's a lot that people get offended by. Cabaret has always been an interactive thing, and now people don't like it so much. It's going to be interesting to see that evolution. I would actually like to do the roast. I want to do a roast because I didn't get to do mine because, you know, again, personal issues. So I didn't get to do mine, so I'm kind of mad at that after putting in so much work for it. Can we be shady for a second? The queens from the first cycle. I want them to see what being professional is about. And it's not showing up 5 minutes before your number, it's showing up when you're called. Come hell or high waters, to be there when you're called. And the thing is we know life gets in the way and sometimes things are unavoidable. That's understandable, but to be late because you can't get your shit together, I have problems with that. Well, I have a feeling, because I've seen a lot of these girls perform, they haven't seen me quite perform quite as much, and they haven't seen the genres that I've performed in. Theater to choir to, so I have all this background that I'm going to put in place for this cycle. And it's gonna come out kind of interesting, and I'm actually excited to see the road that it goes down. I'm my biggest competition, because I always second guess everything. The more you overthink something, the more you ruin it. So sometimes it's better just to go with that first thought, because your first initial instinct is always the correct one. I just want to complete the cycle. So I'm not really thinking about whether or not I'm going to win or not. That's not where my head's at, because I think thinking that way kind of sets you up for failure, rather than taking each moment and relishing each moment as they come. If it leads up to that, great. If it doesn't, that's great too, because at least you put yourself in the running, at least you put yourself out there. Fasten your seatbelts, bitches. This is going to be a bumpy ride.